All right, everyone, welcome. I'm Sarah Hawkins. This is Simple Eat. So I'm the Wellness Dietitian for Berkshire Health Systems. And do this every week. This is where I choose a food or an ingredient that I feel best nourishes both mind and body. So last week I introduced to you that March is National Nutrition Month. Well, it is also National Colon Cancer Awareness Month. And colon cancer is the third leading cause of death in the United States. So I thought I'd bring a little bit of awareness to this and also help to bring awareness to our own personal health and lifestyle habits that can actually decrease the risk for colon cancer. And that's why my focus today is on nutrition and specifically fiber. And the ingredient I chose is the chia seed. So the chia seed is an edible seed from the flowering plant in the mint family. I don't know if you can see right here, there's a little picture of the mint looking leaf with flowers. So that's where the seeds come from. Now, these seeds are native to central and southern Mexico, and they're known as a staple in the Aztec diet. It was even known that chia equals strength, and folklore has it that Mayan and Aztec culture used the seeds as an energy boost. So you'll see why. We'll talk about the nutrition of a chia seed. So for a small seed, they pack quite a punch, specifically fiber, right? So for about 2 tablespoons of fiber, you can get 9 grams, 2 tablespoons of fiber. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, you'll get 9 grams of fiber. Now, the recommended daily allowance is about 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day, but the average American only is taking in about 15 grams. So we can get fiber from fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. So that's where the chia seed comes in. So also chia seeds provide a good source of protein as well as a good source of fat. Specifically, they provide omega-3 fatty acids. The polyunsaturated fatty acid, specifically the alpha-linolenic acid, which is a super antioxidant and great for heart protection. So one thing to know about the chia seed is that they can also be used as an egg substitute. I don't know if you saw any of my previous episodes where I talked about flax meal also works as an egg substitute. So it's the same reason, because chia seeds will absorb up to 10 times their weight in liquid. So if you want to use it as an egg substitute, so 1 egg would be 1 tablespoon of chia seed to 2.5 tablespoons of water. So set that aside, let it gel up, and then you can use it as an egg substitute in recipes. You can also add it to cereals, pudding, smoothies, add it in baked goods. You can sprinkle it on rice dishes, vegetables, salad even. One caution though, is that if you do use it as a dry ingredient, sort of sprinkling it on your meal, just be aware that it does absorb a lot of liquid of whatever you're putting it in. Also, if you ingest it dry, it's absorbing. So it's been known to maybe be a bit of a choking hazard if you're not aware of that. And also possibly it could be a drain clogger because it absorbs all that liquid. So just pay attention to that. But that is a wonderful benefit once it's going through the intestines to help clean out the body with all that lovely fiber. So today I thought I'd show you I'm going to change the scene here. I'm doing a recipe that calls for chia seeds, of course, along with some coconut milk, and pumpkins and some spices. So wonderful array of nutrients packed into this pumpkin spice chia pudding. All right, and I'll just get it going a little bit. You can use half a cup of coconut milk. I use the coconut milk from the can, and what happens when you open it, the solids might be right at the top. So I usually empty out the whole can into a big bowl, and I whisk it up so that it's all the liquid and the coconut solids are combined. And that's what I have here is a quarter cup of that coconut milk from the can, and then half a cup of your liquid of choice. So generally when you're using chia seeds, it's usually about a quarter cup, right, of chia seeds to 1 cup of liquid. So that's what we have here. We have 1 cup of liquids, and then I've got my quarter cup of chia seeds. And right away they will start absorbing some of those liquids. Okay, give it a good stir, but we'll add some more. We've got, what is this, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. You can use a little bit more or a little less, that's up to you. But this is going to serve about 2 or 3 servings. Okay. Then I've got the very lovely, colorful pumpkin puree. So using the pumpkin in the can, not the pumpkin pie filling, but just the straight pumpkin, nothing added to it, just pure, wonderful, nutritious pumpkin. So pumpkin is a wonderful source of beta carotene, much like the sweet potato. So good to have it with a fat source that's in the coconut milk in order for your body to convert that beta carotene to vitamin A in the body, which has wonderful benefits for heart and eyes and cancer, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. So wonderful, wonderful ingredient. Then I've got 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Lovely. And lastly, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right. So what you want to do is make sure you give that a good stir, and I can see it's already thickening up a little bit. You want to make sure it's really combined. You might have to set it aside for a moment and then come back and stir it again to make sure that the chia seeds are really mixed throughout the mixture and haven't fallen to the bottom of the bowl. So what I usually do is I will make sure that's all mixed, and then I will separate that into some jars so that I have little portions to go. You want to make sure you either cover this, put it in the fridge, or portion it into jars that you can put lids on and have it ready to go in the morning or for dessert or snack. I'll put this aside because, of course, I did make one last night, so you can see. This is the pumpkin chia seed pudding, so it's nice and thick. And really, you can do this with many different ingredients and put toppings on as you like. I've got a little bit of granola I like to put on, and then maybe a little, where did I put my cinnamon? Maybe a little sprinkle of cinnamon if you have that. Oh, there it is. Lots of spices. I like to use spices because those also are very high in antioxidant value. Cinnamon has shown to possibly have some effects at balancing blood sugars. So, and it tastes good too. So it's not a bad thing to add to your dessert or breakfast, a little sprinkle, or even in your coffee, if you like that. And here we go. This is a wonderful little, like I said, you can have it for breakfast or dessert in the evening. It's got protein, fat, fiber, and wonderful nutrients in there to go. All right, you can also add a little bit of yogurt on top of if you want to have a little creaminess texture. Smooth, and then I've got a little crunch from the granola. Really good, but I'm going to save that until after I have my lunch. Well, thank you for joining me today. I hope you found that valuable, interesting, and hope to see you back here next week. All right, cheers. Bye for now.